and welcome to this edition of Temple Update. I'm Megan McNerney.
And I'm Johnny Mehler. We'll begin with news about the ongoing search for Temple's new president. Temple University hired search firm Keeler to assist in developing a candidate pool of potential new presidents. Temple Student Government Chief of Staff David Lopez voiced ideas about what the students are looking for in a new president.
We're looking for somebody who can relate to the students, who could come in and identify the problems immediately and not just work to make a quick resolution, but see it in a long-term situation and make it a resolution that could kind of go on for a few years. So they're not in it for the quick fix, they're in it for the long run.
And of the next president expected by the end of next semester.
A presidential search website has been launched in an effort to obtain more feedback from the Temple community. The new website features a list of meeting dates and times for the search committee, a description of the selection process, and a survey about what the university's 10th president should encompass. To access the website, log on to temple.edu or go to Temple Update's Facebook page.
An Update producer was on the scene of a police pursuit on Temple's campus and shot video of how it ended. The video shows police rushing out of their cars towards a black SUV near Carlisle and Diamond Streets Tuesday night. This is the end result of a police pursuit. Two suspects fled the SUV towards Broad Street. Both were apprehended and were taken into police custody. An undercover narcotics agent who was pursuing the suspects was injured when he was hit by a police cruiser. The officer is expected to make a full recovery.
The upheaval at Penn State caused by allegations of child sexual abuse continues. The firing of Coach Joe Paterno sparked rioting at Penn State, and the scandal is drawing reaction at campuses around the country, including here at Temple. Update Simone Cucurullo has more.
There's been controversy surrounding the Penn State student riots that occurred last week in reaction to the firing of Joe Paterno. We want you! We want you! We want you! Temple Update went around campus to find out what students think about how Penn Staters are reacting to the ongoing situation.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that I feel that people are concentrating on the wrong aspects of the scandal. They're looking at him as a coach and not necessarily what he did morally and outside of coaching, which is what this whole scandal is about.
I feel like they're not concentrating enough and focusing on the victims, and they're more just like focusing on themselves and JOPA, and that's like not the main point.
Students have mixed feelings about the Penn State Board of Trustees firing Joe Paterno after 46 years of coaching the Nittany Lions.
JOPA has been there for a really long time, but I think they're handling it correctly, and I understand why the students are rioting.
He did so much for his school. He was such a high figure. He deserved to leave with dignity.
I think it's the right decision. It shows that the university is bigger than one person, and I think it was the right move.
But many owls also agreed the Penn State student body is handling the situation the wrong way.
I feel like the riots were largely unnecessary. I feel like there could have been a more civil way to protest it than flipping news vans and causing a ruckus in the streets of State College.
Although the Temple student body has shown a variety of opinions on the Penn State scandal, most students are wishing the victims and the university well as they deal with this difficult time. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Simone Cucurullo.
Temple has held its 6th annual Global Temple Conference. The conference is geared towards giving students an opportunity to explore Temple's wide variety of international work. More than 100 students, faculty, and staff presented their global research, projects, and creative work from around the world. The Wednesday event ended with a reception highlighting the university's international study opportunities. And this is a photograph that won first place for senior photojournalism student Jesse Fox in the Picture Your City contest sponsored by Focal Press. Fox's winning photograph is that of a man named Jason, a law school graduate who is now homeless. The prize gave Fox the opportunity to shadow professional photographer Michael Freeman on a photo shoot in Center City.
Now we're going to go over to Update's Christina Leone, who's standing by in the newsroom.
Christina, tell us more about an important day for TUTV.
Thanks, guys. Temple University Television celebrated its first birthday on Friday, November 11th. It's been an eventful year, and I took a look back with one of the people largely responsible for TUTV's creation. TUTV, Temple University Television, is more than a citywide cable channel and website. It's a digital showcase for the best work done by Temple students, faculty, and alumni. TUTV celebrated its first anniversary of broadcasting on Comcast and Verizon cable systems on November 11th. Philanthropist and broadcast legend Cal Rudman, whose support helped launch the station, says TUTV helps students learn the skills needed to be successful in media.
The preparation is both extensive and intensive.
Temple senior Elizabeth Yatesy works for the station and says she learns something new every day.
It's generally a lot of an experience. Paul and George make an effort to make sure that we learn a little bit of everything. I know like production, I know how to film, I know how to edit now. I've learned how to use After Effects, like things I would have never thought I'd be able to do. I've been given the freedom and ability to try and do.
TUTV provides an interactive pathway to the wider community that Temple serves. In a rare television appearance, Lucille Rudman reflects on the students' achievements, including the 3 student Emmys won by Temple Update earlier this year.
And that's a credit to students who have learned a whole lot in a short period of time and are well on their way to professional standing. Congratulations to you, TV. You've done a great job.
And of course, all of us here at Temple Update and TUTV would like to thank the Rudmans for their continued support. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Christina. In honor of Veterans Day, Temple's Ambler campus held the Military Appreciation Day. Men and women of the armed forces gathered to honor current and retired soldiers. Veterans shared stories from their time in the service, while faculty and staff shared stories of their loved ones.
The university suffered a grave loss over the past summer with the death of SCT student Roswell Friend. He left behind a legacy and a number of people who work harder every day in his memory. Updates, Kyle Fisher has a story.
On a fall day in Fairmount Park, Temple's cross-country team prepares for the Mid-Atlantic Regional by working out on the Belmont Plateau. But the team has endured more than a physical challenge this season. They also have dealt with the loss of a friend. At 7:30 p.m. on the night of August 18th, Roswell Friend left the home that he shares with cross-country teammates and went for a run. Only this time, Roswell Friend didn't return. 3 days later, the former Temple athlete was found in the Delaware River after police say he took his own life. Roswell had a history of clinical depression, but his former teammates, such as good friend Lou Parisi, remember him as a source of positive energy.
It was a comic relief to everybody. He was always smiling, always laughing, even during our hardest practices, hardest days. You could be having a miserable day, and he'd approach you, and he'd just throw a joke out there, give that little smile, a big head, just bobble it back and forth, and he'd make your day a lot better.
The team honors Roswell's memory by wearing wristbands, inscripted, "Always a Friend." The bands were sold to family and friends for a worthy cause.
We decided the best way that we could help his family out was help his family raise money. Obviously, no one wants to bury their child, and the costs were extreme and unexpected for his family. And all the money we raised goes to his family and Out of Darkness, which is it's an organization that actually is founded on the basis of preventing youth suicide.
With the bands on their wrists and the memory of their friend in their heart, the team has competed this season with a little extra motivation.
He was the reason I run hard at practice, just because of that guy. There's not a day that goes by that I wish he wasn't with me, but he's like my guardian angel.
If you would like to purchase a bracelet in honor of Roswell, contact Jennifer Abercrombie at jpaber@temple.edu. The bracelets are $3 each and come in both youth and adult sizes. There are only about 100 left, though. Proceeds from the bracelets are donated to Out of the Darkness.
Still to come on Temple Update, the athletic department grows facial hair for a good cause.
And Temple hosts a coat drive to help those in need of these upcoming cold winter months. Don't go anywhere. Temple Update will be right back. The Temple student who was diagnosed with bacterial meningitis last week has been released from Temple Hospital. In a statement released by Dean of Students Stephanie Ives, the student responded well to treatment and is continuing to recover. No additional meningitis cases have been reported. The university says that it will continue to monitor the situation and encourage anyone who may be experiencing meningitis-like symptoms to seek medical attention immediately. And staying on the topic of health, Dana Stemrich is here with this week's health report.
She has information about how the athletic department is doing something for a good cause.
I do, guys. Thanks. This is really great. So in October, men's basketball coach Fran Dunphy shaved his signature mustache to honor a bet. Now the coach and other directors in the department are growing their mustache for a good cause. Updates, Stanley Woloski has more.
Since November 1st, you may have noticed that faces around Temple University have started to get a little hairier. It's not due to a lack of motivation to use a razor, but rather a way to raise awareness about prostate cancer.
This is an opportunity to grow my mustache, something that I can do in a not too long a period of time, and hopefully I can help this fight against prostate cancer.
While Coach Dumpy may be the most recognized face involved with Movember, he's not the only face.
You know, for me, it's been so long since I have, and there's a reason, because I look horrible with the mustache. So it's growing in there, nice and great, and you know, I appreciate that it's going to look silly for about a month, but again, it looks silly for a good cause.
According to the American Cancer Society, prostate cancer will affect 1 in 6 men during their lifetime. It is the second leading cause of death in men.
If we can do one thing to help fight cancer, this is an easy thing to fight cancer. You know, all you have to do is grow a little facial hair for a month and have a company like Sidearm Sports donate some money. That's great. I think anything you can do, as silly as this is, to fight cancer, it's worthwhile.
To find out how Coach Dumpy and Mr. Doherty's stashes are faring against others in the competition for Movember, log on to sidearmsports.com. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Stanley Willosik.
It's awesome that Temple is raising awareness for cancer in such creative ways.
Yeah, too bad I can't grow a mustache.
Maybe I'll try to grow one. Try.
There you go.
Thanks, Dana. As the cold weather quickly approaches, purchasing a winter coat could be hard for some more than others. Eric Fye has the details on a number of Temple students who are helping people stay warmer.
Every morning, Mother Nature reminds us all that winter is just around the corner. And that means the coats are coming out of the closet. But for some, there are no coats and no closets. Temple students are working to change that by donating to One Warm Coat, an organization committed to keeping everyone warm.
I think it's a really good cause, as well we're in North Philadelphia, so a lot of people are less fortunate. And to see little kids walk to school every day, cold and not being able to have a coat of their own, it's really important to donate.
I think it's important to always try and give back to those that are less fortunate. I mean, I had a coat that I wasn't using, so why not?
Helping those in need is more than reason enough for these donors, but Temple has another reason to give. The university is in a competition with 4 other regional schools to secure some serious self-promotion.
We get highlighted on Good Morning America, so I mean that's great recognition for our school. It only makes us look better, and really, you know, who wouldn't want to help, you know, people in need, especially around the holiday season.
And the holidays are looking bright this year, but not just because of Temple's donations.
So you can go to any Burlington Coat Factory if you're going home maybe for Christmas break and you didn't have them to bring to school. You can go to your local Burlington Coat Factory and donate there as well.
All over campus, different organizations are taking donations for those in need. Whether it be canned goods, coats, or even just your spare time, there's always something that you can give. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Eric Fye. Get out there, give a coat.